Welcome back, fellow healing practitioners, to episode 7 of Igniting the Healer's Fire. In this video, we're going to spend a little time focused on an important topic for healers. We're going to focus on preventing or overcoming burnout and compassion fatigue as an energy healer. So in this video, we will explore 10 essential strategies to help healers maintain their well-being while providing personal care and support to others in the domain of healing practice. So we're going to introduce first a few definitions just to better understand the concept. Burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion that's caused by prolonged stress. Symptoms of burnout might include long-lasting fatigue, emotional exhaustion, reduced performance, physical symptoms like headaches, GI issues or gastrointestinal issues, immunity system dysfunction, etc., and sometimes withdrawal and isolation as more of a social construct. Compassion fatigue results from absorbing the suffering and trauma of others, and it can present with very similar experiences. However, a notable sense of reduced empathy, cynicism, or difficulty in personal relations can also arise when we're experiencing compassion fatigue and we've lost our sense of balance in that orientation. So it's crucial for us to recognize the signs of burnout and compassion fatigue, because awareness, of course, is the first step in overcoming burnout or compassion fatigue, but also in preventing the experience in the first place. So let's take a look at a few ideas just to help alleviate this in your life or in your practice. As an energy healer, it is very important to prioritize self-care. It's a non-negotiable part of your routine. It's really important as a healer that you regularly engage in activities that bring you joy, relaxation. This can be anything, things like meditation, exercise, hobbies and creative pursuits, healthy eating, cooking, quality sleep, etc. Things that really give you a sense of self-care and balance, or even treating yourself with massage or a day trip to the spa, little things to kind of reward yourself or allow you to remain in balance and well-being. Self-care is not selfish. It's a necessity to recharge your energy. And self-care in this orientation really helps to recharge your energy and prevent burnout. Number 2 is establish boundaries in your practice. Now, establishing and maintaining boundaries in your professional life is really important. It's simple. It's define your work hours and restrict your work primarily to those times so you have a balance with your family, with your life. You can limit the number of clients you may see per day to a number that works well without getting you disoriented or confused or frustrated or impatient in any way. Resist the temptation to overextend yourself in these settings. Set boundaries to manage the workload and perhaps even protect your own energy. Don't be afraid to say no when you need to. And if you overextend yourself in ways, it can lead to a sense of frustration or resentment. And you can see how this leads to burnout and all the kinds of emotions that are part of that experience. So bottom line, create limits that work well for your paradigm and respect these limits. And you'll provide better care to your clients if you first take care of yourself. Client screening is number 3. You can implement a screening process to ensure that you're working with individuals who are genuinely seeking healing and who are a good fit for your practice. Be clear about your practice parameters and the types of practice modalities or offerings that you are providing. This can help reduce frustration or energy drain from challenging clients who are not really well suited to the kind of work you're doing and may be a mismatch. So it's really worth taking time and making sure the people you bring into your practice are people that you're going to work with in a positive and healing way. Number 4, diversify your practice. So consider diversifying your energy healing practice to prevent burnout. Now, this sounds straightforward, but sometimes variety is the spice. Now, this can involve things like exploring different modalities or working with different kinds of modalities in your work to help people, taking on a variety of clients with different issues, incorporating other holistic approaches into your work, or other teaching that you may do as part of your practice. The variety can really be the spice. So open your mind, open yourself to diversify in the ways you need without feeling overwhelmed by the diversity of the experience. Number 5 is set realistic expectations. Now, avoid setting unrealistic expectations for yourself or your clients. Recognize healing processes can vary. Not every client will experience immediate or complete transformation. Things can take time, and we have to be prepared for the understanding of how healing works. Healing is a personal process. It's something that a person is experiencing and achieving through the energy of their own consciousness ultimately. And we have to be patient as someone shepherding another person through that process and supporting them in an energetic way. So if we have expectations that are unrealistic or expectations that are going to lead to a sense of failure, you can see how that would be very disappointing and ultimately lead to a sense of burnout and frustration with the work you're doing. So important to really have realistic expectations and speak to others about it if you feel your expectations are unrealistic in any way. Take breaks. It's important, number 6, to recognize when you need to break free from emotionally demanding situations. If it's possible, limit your exposure to distressing content or experiences. But while you're part of them, it's important to take breaks. This may be during your workday or just short moments of respite to reset and recharge during the day. And it can help you stay present and focused in your caregiving role or for the next client that you may be working with. And schedule that into your space. Give yourself a little time, for example, between clients to kind of regroup and recenter. Number 7, delegate and seek help. Don't hesitate to delegate tasks or seek assistance in the non-healing aspects of your practice. Things like administrative work or somebody who may be able to help you achieve those kinds of tasks successfully in your work if that helps you in some way. This allows you to focus more on your core healing work in such a situation and reduce the risk of burnout from all the multitasking that goes along with having to do everything by yourself. Number 8, take sabbaticals. Now this is a longer kind of a break, I guess, but take periodic sabbaticals, extended breaks from your practice to rest and recharge. And so we can think of this as a vacation if it's a week or two, but sometimes you may want to take a month or even a longer period to focus on something else you're doing in your life or in your work, or just to do something that you really want to do, for your own personal joy and pleasure or development. So give yourself permission to kind of take these times of sabbatical and focus on other things that are equally important in your life. Number 9 is revisit your why. And the reason I include this is it's really good to reflect on your initial motivations for becoming an energy healer. Reconnecting with the purpose and the positive energy that kind of led you to making these decisions in your life can be a very powerful reset or reminder of why you're doing what you're doing. And it can help reignite the passion and motivation and serve as a powerful buffer against burnout or feelings of dissatisfaction or inadequacy and sometimes in the work. And so really stay focused on your spirit's purpose in being called to the work and being focused on what you're doing in the work. And then number 10 is cultivate a strong support network of fellow energy healers. Now, we're very blessed in the Unity Field Healing family because we have a lot of people of like-minded nature who are there. There's ways to contact, share information, ask questions, all these kinds of things. And so it provides a nice community spirit. But not everybody takes advantage of that. And I encourage you to do that. It's really valuable to have this supportive network of healers when you are engaged in a healing practice. And the value of that can't be overstated. Sometimes just sharing your experiences or the challenges that you face or the personal process that you're going through in your own life and story as you are working with others in the healing capacity can be really, really powerfully shared and understood better by allowing ourselves the opportunity to connect with a network of people who have that understanding. So there you have it, 10 points to help overcome burnout and compassion fatigue. So it's impossible to overstate how important this is in a healing practice, but it's something we can all overcome with the right strategies in place. Remember that dealing with compassion fatigue is an ongoing process. It's not like a one-time solution. By consistently practicing self care, setting boundaries, seeking support, engaging in self reflection, knowing when to take breaks, you can effectively manage and mitigate the effects of compassion fatigue or burnout and allow you to continue providing quality care and support for others while safeguarding your own well being. So, thanks once again for watching. I really hope these 10 points will help you on your journey to a more balanced and fulfilling career as an energy healer. Please like, share, subscribe, all the things we do with our YouTube videos, and share it with others in the healing environment that you know might benefit from these little tips or this advice. And stay tuned for our next video, which is a surprise at this point. So namaste, and until next month, every blessing, lots of love, and a big hug. Okay, take care.